it's Lori from PassionatePennyPincher.com, and I have done a lot of crafting in the last 9 years at PassionatePennyPincher.com, but I think this one might be my absolute favorite. So I'm going to show you how to make a craft that will cost like $3. It does take some time. It's a little bit of energy. If you're watching the replay, you can click the link in the video and see the post already of what it is. But if you have some time to hang out this morning, I would love to talk to you guys. Tell me, have you made your stuff for fall this morning? Has anybody else done their decorating for fall? Hey Laura, I'm so glad to see you. Hi, there's my friend Nicole is on. Thank you, Nicole, for being here this morning. Okay, so this is a really easy project, but it's time consuming, okay? But it costs $3, and the result is incredible. Like $3 and maybe a few hours of work. I'm just gonna be honest. We're not gonna do it all here. Hey Diane, oh my gosh, it's 6 a.m. there. Good morning. You have your fall decorations. Okay, well this DIY project starts with all you need is some craft paper, so you can pick whatever colors you want, which I love about this. You need a hot glue gun, which you can get at the Dollar Tree. Mine's from the Dollar Tree. Some scissors, and you don't need this, but it did make it easier. Oh, that light is gonna be a funky right there. This is a paper trimmer with a scoring blade, so that does make it a little bit easier if you have one of those that you can use. I'm hoping that light's not going to be too crazy for y'all. Hopefully it'll not be too bad. Okay, so first you're just going to pick out some colors that you want to use. I picked kind of like deeper fall colors, and I'm going to pick, just to show you guys, I'm going to pick a different, let's see, and this is a great paper pack. This is a really, I got this at Hobby Lobby, and I used my 40% off coupon. I'm going to pick, I think I'm going to go with this one right here. Okay, so we're going to do some chocolate brown. And all you're going to do with the paper is you're just going to slice it in half using your paper blade thingy. And all of the information and how to do this are at the link in the post. I have just gotten this new one, and I'm still kind of used to it, getting used to it. Okay, so we're going to take this. And this is something your kids could do easily. This is a great kids project, and it turns out really pretty. So sometimes you do kids crafts and they turn out and they look like kids crafts. This looks kind of gorgeous. And so I loved that about it. Okay, there's some paper, and we're gonna do one more. Hey Pauletta, so glad to see you. Hey Christy. Okay, so tell me guys, are you guys doing your fall stuff yet? Let me turn this so you can see. Is that better? Okay, so are you all do you have your fall stuff out? And tell me what you're up to for fall right now. Okay, so we've got this paper, right? Now what we're going to do is there is a leaf template. You can click the link in the video, and it's going to give you the template. It gives you a link to go to my friend Less Than Perfect Life of Bliss, Julie. Oh my gosh, you guys, everything she does is absolutely gorgeous. And so I totally got this from her. When I saw hers looks about 1,000,000 times more beautiful than mine does, but mine looks pretty good for an amateur DIYer. And you can actually cut several pieces at once. So to make our life easy, we are not going to sit here. I'm going to cut several pieces at a time. I actually got to the other night when I was trying to do it, I cut 4 sheets at a time, which made it way easier for sure. I'm trying to see your comments. You put your fallout stuff out already, Christy. I love that. Okay, so we're just going to cut through these. And trust me, I'm not going to make you, I'm going to do a little version here, and then you can see the big version. And if you haven't been watching the replay, the best part is you can just click the link in the video right away and see the end result. Or you can hang out here, which would make me so happy, because I love having you guys hang out with me in the morning. And I wish I could see your comments a little bit better. Okay, so we're going to go through, and we're just going to cut all of the leaves out. I ended up doing, because I did a huge garland, I think I did 240 leaves, which took me some time. Not as long as you would think. This is a great project to do while you're like watching some football with your husband, maybe on the weekend, or if you're sitting in a sports practice for your kids and you can't go anywhere anyways and you're stuck. This is a great little project you could work on. And you're going to be like, I'm seriously amazed. I would never have thought that this does not look like a crummy craft. I promise. You're going to be super impressed with yourself. Okay, so we're going to cut those like that. And then, if you have a paper scorer, this just made my life so much easier. You don't have to have it, but it definitely made it go faster. You're going to take your leaves. Hey Cindy, glad to see you. Oh, good. You love the garland. I am so pleased with the way it turned out. So what you're going to do to make the garland is you're just going to take this, and this is, okay, so this end is a blade, and this end is a score. So literally all I'm doing is I'm just going to take this, and I'm going to score it, which makes it really easy to fold. Now this is textured, so what I've used is I like to have I wanted the texture on the inside. Okay, so we're just going to do that with our leaves. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not making y'all watch me do all of them because it would take forever. So this is like the made-for-TV version of this, if you can imagine. This is called Martha Stewart, me trying to pretend to be cool like Martha Stewart does on television. And it's the coolest idea. It's just, and I totally have to tell you guys, if you do not follow, go to Less Than Perfect Life of Bliss. Her blog has the most beautiful, she has the most gorgeous home. She's the nicest, sweetest person in real life. She's just so talented. And so I totally saw the idea on her page. I had never seen anything like it before, and I completely was like, I have to try this. And I sent it to her last night after I stayed up till midnight making it and decided I was not going to be really mad at her for having me do that. And now that I have it done, I'm in love. And you can do whatever colors you wanted. My colors are a little brighter on the one that I made, but you could use darker colors. You could use colors to match your home. You could use golds and blues, whatever you want to use. Okay, we're almost there, guys. I promise. We're getting there. 3 more. I'm going as fast as I can. And guys, if you know someone who would love to do a quick DIY, hit the share this button and let them know that. That would help me out a ton, and it might help them out too, and you would be the bestest friend ever. And this would be a really fun craft to do maybe on the weekend. Let me see if I can scoot this so you guys can see. Okay, so now we're just going to take these and we're going to fold them in. And I tried folding a bunch of them at once, which works. It's not quite as, it's better if you're patient and do them one by one. I'm just going to say. It takes longer, but it doesn't take that long. And when you see the end result, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, that was so worth it, I promise. I think. For any of you who saw it already and peeked, tell me if you think it was worth it. Do you love it, or do you think I've just lost my mind, which is totally fine. Because it's definitely a different type of DIY, and it's not our typical fall burlap look. But I think that's why I like it so much. See, I can't see your comments. Thank you for sharing, Carol. And guys, if you are here for the first time on Passionate Penny Pincher, would you let me know that? I love seeing new folks on. Now I can see a couple of your comments. You loved it, Lisa. Thank you so much. Cindy, thank you for sharing. I'm so glad y'all liked it. I really, really like this little project. It's really going to be one of my all-time favorite things I think I've made ever. And it's going to make me sad. Normally, I would say this one I could just get rid of at the end of the season, but it's going to be hard to do that. Okay, so now we need some twine. Can y'all see that? Oh, Annie, it is your first time here. Annie, I'm so glad you found Passionate Penny Pincher. Thank you for being here. Crafts make you happy, Claudia. Oh, Jennifer, it's your first time too. I am so excited that you're here. April, thank you for saying you love it. Yeah, definitely use something, get some foil or something for your hot glue gun. This works great. A pie pan. I always save my old plates for that. Okay, so now what we're going to do, so we have a few different colors. And I'm going to show you with the different colors. Now mine looks a lot different because I used a lot more of these, but I'm just going to show you to give you an idea of what to do. I'm going to do different colors so you can see. On mine I used like 12, I think I used 12 of the same color. And you just kind of, starting out it makes you nervous. I'm just going to tell you, this made me really anxious as I was beginning. But you're going to be okay. And the best part is if you mess it up, it's just paper. So I did it on my countertop the other day. I don't really love doing it over here. So this is like not my favorite place. But these are some old placemats that I don't use. So I'm thinking they're okay. Okay, so you're just going to tie this on. I would not have thought this was going to work. Oh my goodness, Amy and Christina and let's see, Nikki, I am so glad it's your first time here. We are making a burlap garland. If you click the link in the video, you can kind of take an easy early peek. I know that this does not look nearly as impressive as I'm doing it. You're going to be like, this does not look like an awesome DIY. But I promise it is. And I am so excited that so many of you guys are here for the first time. That makes my day. So happy. If you have not hung out with Passionate Penny Pinchers, we do lots of frugal things that you can do. I tell you all kinds of deals. If you love Amazon, I'm going to tell you all the best ways to shop Amazon, all the best ways to save money over the holidays. We will talk all about those for the next few months, but we also do frugal DIYs, recipes, lots of recipes. In fact, we're about to start a new recipe series this week. I'm so excited. I have to tell you guys, if you're still watching, next week we're going to be doing a challenge for eating dinner. So if any of you struggle with getting dinner on the table, we will be working on that over the next week. Now, in my big one, I did lots more of these. So I'm going to show you in just a second the finished version of the big one, but just keep watching. Hold with me here. I feel like I'm doing this backwards somehow, but let's say we're not. I feel like I'm supposed to be overlapping. The best part about this is, as you can tell, I am not the craftiest girl on the planet. But if you are someone who's like me and doesn't feel like you typically can do big craft projects because you don't know what you're doing, if I can do this, you can do this. I promise. This is just a matter of having some patience and keeping at it. And I promise when you see it, I know if you're looking at this right now, you may be saying, Laurie, this does not look all that impressive. What are you doing? It's you're going to be so impressed as we keep going. Oh, Libby, you're a first timer too. Misty, I am so glad. Bree, are you ready for some new recipes? I'm so glad that y'all are here. Let's see. And guys, if you know someone who would love a frugal DIY project, I love frugal things. The biggest reason I like frugal crafts is because I love pretty home things, but I'm cheap, and my style changes, and this is not going to work doing this on here. Let me just tell y'all, this is not working doing this on. I did it on my granite countertop the other day. This is not good. Okay, so do this on a hard surface that is not something you're going to stick to. So this is not going to be awesome, but it's going to be okay. I'll fix it at the end. Make sure you are sticking, really, truly, I hate to tell you to do it on granite, but if you can do this on a hard surface that can be peeled off of, it was a mess on my granite, but I wasn't worried about it because I knew I could clean it off because it's a hard surface. So if you have a hard surface, that's better than almost anything else because nothing's going to stick. I need to ask my friend Julie what she did hers on when she was making it. Okay, we're going to keep on going. Just trust me, it's going to work. Y'all have to trust me here. And thankfully, these were placemats that I saw this morning that I don't use. So I was like, okay, I can do it on those. And I wanted to worry about my table getting hit. You know what would work great is if you had a big foil pan. Actually, a big foil pan would be a great way to do this. Put wax paper down. Oh, wax paper would work. This is just cardstock that you can get. I actually got mine at Hobby Lobby. If you click on the link in the video, I gave you links to where to get everything. You can get it at Hobby Lobby. Wax paper is such a good idea. Now I'm wishing I had some wax paper down because this is going to be a pain. We may not even pick this one up. I may wait, but I'll show you guys the finished results in just a second. And you can use whatever colors you want. You just keep going. And I was shocked when I did it at how well it stuck together. I was sure that I was going to pick it up and I was going to have a big, huge mess. Oh, sorry, guys. There we go. I was sure that it was going to be a big, awful mess as I did it. But you could use this on I use mine on my mantle. You could do this as a table runner. It would be gorgeous as a table runner going down the center of your Thanksgiving dinner table. And it would be something different and super, super, super frugal. Like I said, other than the paper, I had everything else at home, so I haven't spent any other money. The one thing, let's see. Okay, so when I did my big one, I did about 13 of the same colors on each one. Foil would work, Stacy, parchment paper and foil. That's what I should have put down this morning. I was trying to cover up my table. I wanted something heavy, and I didn't even think about it being so sticky. So foil or parchment paper. Wax paper. Yes, wax paper. Do you cut these out with Cricut? No, I just cut them out with my hands with some scissors. So your kids could do this. You could cut them out with a Cricut. The reason I didn't is I love my Cricut, but it takes a lot of time to go in and out, and it was quicker, I think, for me just to cut them myself by hand because they're just simple leaves. So they're just simple leaves. So I'll show, for anybody who hopped on late, I'll show you real quickly. All I did to cut them was I just plain old made them like this. And you can, if you click the link in the video, you can see my blog post about it. And what then you can do is you can go to my friend's blog, Less Than Perfect Life of Bliss, she actually has the template for these leaves, and then we just scored them with the paper score, which did make life way easier. I put a link for one of these in the post, so for anybody hopping on late, that one didn't go. And then you got your leaves. Okay, so you can see. Are y'all ready to go see the big reveal of what it looks like? Yes, this is a string. So I'm just using plain old yarn that I'm gluing to. So this is just twine. Wax paper would definitely be helpful. Okay, so are y'all ready to go see it? Give me a heart or like if you're ready to go see the finished results over on the mantle. Are y'all ready? Are you ready? I'm going to walk you over there so that you don't have to sit here and watch this. This is like TV where if you just watch long enough, it's already pre-done. So I made this already because otherwise you guys would be sitting here all day. Are we ready? You guys want to come see? Okay, you can see my dog. You see my crazy dog is right there laying next to me. We're going to make this. Okay, are y'all ready to come see? Let's go see. So you don't have to sit here all day long because who would want to sit here all day long? Okay, I have to turn this around. Hang on just a second. I'm turning the video around. Okay, let's see. Here we go, guys. What do you think? Okay, so I only had this to share with my husband yesterday, and you know what? My camera's kind of dirty. Hang on. I'm going to clean my camera, so hang on, y'all. Be patient. Okay, there we go. Y'all, what do you think? Okay, I'm going to scoot back here. It's a little different. It's kind of quirky. Some of you guys may not love it. Tell me if you like it or if you think I've lost my mind. What do you think? There's Summit's opinion. Summit. Wherever I go, this dog goes. Do you guys think it's awesome? I love it. I think it's so fun. I will tell you that one thing that I did that was kind of helpful is when I got to the end, I didn't finish these last pieces off. I left some extra yarn, and then I just added those to the very end. It makes me so happy. Like, it makes me so happy. So you can click the link in the video for how to do it. But I think it's fun, and with our house, can I show it up close? Yes, I can. So if you look at our house, we have kind of more light. Like, I don't have real fall kinds of colors. So I love that this uses everything that I have in my house. And like you can see, this little spot right here, I have a couple spots that aren't awesome. That one probably needs to be worked on a little bit. I think I could get some glue and get that to stick up just a little bit better. But I think it's so fun and so different and not the typical fall stuff you see. And this was just a pumpkin I got from Hobby Lobby that I was struggling with what to do with. I have a really hard time with what to do on our mantle because it's not thick and it has a TV. So it's really hard to figure out how to make it look cute. But I just am so stinking pleased with it. I'm so pleased. A little bit more on the left. Yeah, I would love a little bit more on the left, but I totally like, Becky, you don't know if you'd have enough patience. Okay, Becky, it did take some patience. Like, it was 3 hours. Once I got in there, I realized, it was a bigger project than I thought it was. And I kind of like, to me, I think the reason I like it being different on the side is that kind of the way that my friend did it was totally, like, she just kind of fluffed it out. So I think it's supposed to, yeah. If you use felt, Carmen, that's a great idea. Felt would definitely work. It would definitely work. Hey, Andrea, glad to see you. Oh, Andrea, you're in North Michigan in Petoskey by the hospital, but you're at your hubby's at the doctor's office. I hope he feels better. It's hard with mantles. You could paint the pumpkin the same colors. You could do that. You could paint the pumpkin, for sure. So I just like something that's different, and I like that it's kind of funky, and I even kind of like that it's, like, not perfect and, like, swoopy. But thank you, Sandy. There's the letterboard. Yeah, I got that. And I will tell you, let me show you my other deals here. So this wreath came from Home Goods. I got it like 5 years ago at Home Goods. So I love that pom-pom wreath. I have a thing for all things felt pom-pom. This is from the Dollar Tree. So shout out to the Dollar Tree for having awesome crafts. And literally that is just a craft with some wheat that I got at 50% off at Hobby Lobby. The board, I think I actually got on Amazon. It was just an old board kind of thing. You could easily make it way cheaper than I bought it. I don't remember how much I even paid for it, but I like kind of putting it up there because, like I said, I have this mantle that just has a big TV, so it's really hard to make it feel cozy. And then this was from Hobby Lobby last year, and this was from Hobby Lobby, and lots of people ask where I got my candle from. It is from Bath & Body Works. So Somebody says, glad add glitter. Glitter would be fun. There's a lot you could do with it. And you could do, I saw one this morning, guys, that somebody did at Christmas with like the palest green icy leaves and little berries. It was gorgeous. Andrea, Home Goods is TJ Maxx for home goods, for home stuff. So it's actually a brand of Home Goods. My dog is eating out of the toilet right now. Oh my goodness. Summit, come here, buddy. Summit. Apparently no one gave him water this morning. Thank you, Jennifer. I've missed being on Facebook Live. So my schedule, I'm trying to make myself do live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings. Next week I'll probably be on every morning because we're going to be doing a big recipe thing. So yeah, that's super fun. I'm going to show you too. I'll show you guys my other little bit. I'll give you a little walk around the house real fast and then I'll scoot off. My goal in my house, and this is probably the smartest thing I've ever done, this is my favorite picture. It is from Deanne Art, which is an artist in Nashville, and it's crooked. You can see right now. I should fix that right up. My husband added all the trim work, so it helps to have a handy hubby for sure. I try to make everything that I now buy for my house, if it doesn't feel like it would fall into that picture. So do you see how if you look over there on the mantle, I didn't even realize I was doing this, but the pinky peachy color is up there in the top part. The lampshade was from Ballard Design Outlet, and I have painted that poor little that lamp 14 times. It's from Walmart, I think. But the lampshade's from Ballard Design Outlet, and it was like $4. So if you can look, everything, see the gray and the blue and the darker blue and the gold? When I buy anything now for our house, no matter what the season is, if it doesn't feel like it would just feel cozy, like it matched that picture, I don't buy it, which is kind of weird, but it's helping my house to have some color but still feel cohesive. So if you can find something that you love in your house, the pumpkin doesn't really match, but I just like the pumpkin. So he just kind of sticks there. Okay, so there we have that. The chair also, people ask me all the time, I got the deal. That chair was a deal at Ballard Design Outlets as well. My curtains, how many of y'all remember my curtain deal? This is my favorite deal of all time, like all time. These curtains were at World Market. Y'all aren't even believe this. $14. I got my curtains for $14 for those curtains. Best deal of my whole life. Yeah. Let me show you this one little spot over here, and then I just fluffed up this spot right here. There's my little gray spot, and this is all stuff ready for our menu planning starting on Wednesday. So make sure, be here Wednesday morning, 9:30 a.m. Yeah, definitely be here. You love the little table. Okay, so and then I'll show you this last little thing. Do you remember the curtains, Diane? I was so pleased with the curtains. I had to close them this morning because I was trying to get some light in here. And then this is over by this is kind of where you can see there's my messy setup. But this is my little fall stuff over here. Because remember, I don't love, I'm kind of plain and boring. Like, I don't do a lot of orange. So the white pumpkins really work for me, and I just used all stuff I had at home. So I know, aren't they great curtains? Seriously, y'all. Look at those curtains. And the thing I love about getting stuff that's frugal, I like things that look nice, but I don't want to spend too much money because my taste changes. And I wish I was one of those people, like my mother-in-law and my husband's family is great about picking one thing and they love it till they die. I don't always love everything till I die. So like if I only like these curtains for 3 or 4 years, I'm not going to feel awful when I change them out. I know that it is not good to be like that. I wish, and I do try to pick pretty classic things. Like our furniture, I pick really, really classic so that I'll like it forever. Look at the dog. He's looking out there at that ball, wishing he could get out. But I think when you can really, like, don't spend your money on stuff that has to last. And then this is the last thing I'll show you, and then I'll scoot off. This is our little back corner over here. People always ask me about these. These I got from World Market. The prints, how many of you guys have seen the hem prints on Jane? That top thing on the left, if you look up at the top left, do you see that board where it says Come Thou Fount? So those are hem prints from Jane. We talk about them all the time because I love them. That literally is a Goodwill board. I got the board at Goodwill. I didn't even frame anything. I just put them on there and stuck them up there. So that was like, so I think I have like $5 in that little thing up there. I think the little white thing might actually be from Home Goods. Yeah, super cheap. Then this was from my husband's father-in-law. I'm sorry, my husband's grandfather. This was from when he was doing cutting glass 50 years ago. So I kept that. This was a gift. I bought this. Those were pictures of my kids. This was another thing from my in-laws' house that I kept. So if you can find things, so really like these shelves that are, I think, styled kind of cute, were super cheap. because I just buy things really, really inexpensively and come up with ways to use them. I love the hem prints too, Becky. They're my favorites. I got the shelves at World Market. I love World Market. They were not super cheap, I don't think. Let me see. They may have a price on them still. Oh, look, they do. They were $34.99 per shelf. But I will tell you they were worth it because they went up really easily and my husband didn't have any nasty language for me at the end, which he doesn't ever say bad words, but he gets really grouchy if I get cheap shelves. So put money into decent shelving. It's worth it. Your curtains were free, Carmi. I have to tell you, Carmi, the best deal I've ever gotten on curtains, these were pretty amazing. Some of y'all, if you've been long-time Passionate Penny Pincher watchers, may know, or readers, I guess, may remember that in our last house, my friend Nancy, sweetest thing ever, gave me black and white toile curtains that had to be like thousands of dollars worth of beautiful toile curtains. I would have kept those curtains till I died. They were gorgeous, but we left them with the house. But I really, really love them. The hymn, I love the hymns too, and they're two of my favorite songs. In fact, last night I was having a hard time sleeping, and I ended up singing myself It Is Well with my soul to get to sleep last night. So if you are like me and sometimes have a hard time sleeping, sing It Is Well, because it just makes you remember that it really is well. We really are good. Anyways, hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to go take you over there. I thank you, Katharina. I like simple DIY stuff because it just, I'm not a fancy kind of girl. Yes. Croctober is coming, Nancy. It is coming. Give me a little bit of time. That might be why I was up not sleeping last night, was because of Croctober. But there's the finished thing for sure. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know your thoughts. If you really hate it, I don't want to hear that you really, really hate it, but if you don't love it, just say, okay, that's not my favorite. That would make me happy. But it makes me happy, so I love it, and it's cozy, and yeah, and there's my dog. Go and check things out. You guys have an amazing day, and I will see you back probably. Shannon's going to be here tomorrow. My schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, as much as I can at around 9:30 in the morning. You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.